Jerry LaStella, how are you?
Oh, fine.
It's
Great
good
to, be
to
here,
work
yeah.
with you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Nice to have you here on this
And
Easter
happy
morning.
Yes, it is.
So I can't lie. To me, if all of y'all could just look at the table right now, this is the nastiest beast of burden. I love me my sterling, but I hate me when it turns this color, and I don't know why it does. It's got something to do with oxygen in the air, which is good to breathe, but it's not so good for my jewelry. Jerry brings us something that actually, correct me if I'm mistaken, has been around for 60 years plus.
Over, yeah.
And
right,
15 here on the queue.
15 years here.
Yep.
Right.
Over 100,000 of our Speedy Plate Activator and Tarnish Remover kits have been spoken for. And this is a great way to try QVC for the first time if you're already picking up some silver in these 3 hours. I'll tell you right now, if you're sick of creams and lotions and polishes and polishing cloths that get your hands all sticky and smelly, this is a great way to
Simple.
lickety
Simple and
split,
easy.
get rid of the tarnish. How do we do it?
I'm going to show them right now. It's a simple method. As a matter of fact, it's a biodegradable, what we're putting in here.
Okay.
The activator.
Okay, so a little powder, teaspoon, tablespoon?
1 tablespoon.
1 tablespoon in.
This, you get 1 pound of the activator.
Okay.
There's about 32 tablespoons in there, so you can use it 32 times at least. And if you want to use a teaspoon, you don't have to use a quart of water.
So this is just
uses.
water.
Yeah.
Are we heating the water or not heating
Hot
it?
water.
Hot water.
Hot
Okay.
water.
Tablespoon
Now,
of
the hot
activator.
water
Hot water.
is to dissolve the activator. Okay.
Okay.
Now you see nothing's happening. It's still the same.
Yes,
But
I
watch
do.
what happens when the plate goes in there, and we touch the spoon to the plate.
That is so cool. I am
Now,
sorry,
why-
Jerry, but that is awesome.
Why would you want to polish? It doesn't make sense. Also,
Can I
there's
just start dunking stuff in because this is
also-
really fun?
Well, also there's still a little there's a bubbly action.
'Kay.
That gets in behind the chains and the nitty gritty. That's
So it is important to point out, you have to put the item of jewelry, the piece of the whatever, on the plate, next to the plate, touching the plate. Otherwise, it will not take the tarnish away like it just did there.
beautiful.
Oh
isn't it?
my
Now,
gosh.
you're not done. At this point,
'Kay.
you want to wash it.
Do I have to rinse?
This represents your sink.
Can I be touching this with my fingers or do I need rubber gloves?
I recommend rubber gloves because you're dealing with hot water, but it's not
there's nothing-
toxic or
okay,
anything
great.
like that.
Lovely.
But that's your finished product.
Oh,
That's-
wait,
that's
Jerry, we have to
simple.
do more. This is really fun. Now, may I just ask you too? And do you see this? Black, yucky, purple. This is years of not wearing or just forgetting. So we're dipping. I'm touching the activator plate, which, by the way, what's that plate made of?
It's got 3 different alloys in it.
Wow. Okay, you ready? Oh, it's lovely. Do you know how many pieces of sterling jewelry my dad would shine on Sundays for my mom and myself? And that poor man would get out that cream polish and the lotion with the cloth,
Yep.
and he would go to
your
town for hours.
Hands are all black when you get done.
That took me 10 seconds.
Here's a little Tiffany one.
Oh, that's extraordinary. Now, I do want to point out for everybody watching, you ready? Because this is a very important caveat. And Jerry, chime in if I get it wrong. You can use this on gold. So if you have like something with sterling that's kind of already set with a tricolor or a doublet of like golds in there, gold can go in here, sterling goes in here. You can put precious stones in here that are faceted, right? Faceted.
Yes.
You cannot put
Glue.
pearls. No today's special value should ever be going in there. You cannot put opals.
Nope.
You cannot put enamel jewelry. We have an enamel necklace and earrings coming up. Don't put it in there.
Right.
No plastic, no marcasite, because marcasite's supposed to look old, so why would
Yes.
you want it to get all shiny?
Right.
And then no jewelry with glue. What's that all about?
Yeah. The hot water is what's affecting it.
'Kay.
But now over here, I have a larger bowl, and I put in 2 tablespoons there to show you that you can do also large pieces.
Oh,
So we're going to put a plate in there.
Easter
now,
brunch, your silver flatware.
Now I'm going to put this one here like this. I'm going to touch that. It'll touch this one, and it'll clean both of them.
This is really amazing.
One that's touching the other will touch. As long as one touches the plate, it's going to clean it.
It is not surprising to me at all that in the time we've had this for about 15 years on the queue, if you are sick and tired of squeezing white goop out of those bottles and jars, or sticky goopy paste, or even like mom and dad gave me, because we used to live in Mexico, you know those tarnish-free cloths that you can
Yes.
rub on? But you got to get into all the ridges. Like here's an omega, right? Here,
Right.
I'll do another demonstration.
Let's do it
Here
on
is
this
an
one.
omega that's all completely tarnished. Do you see all the ridges there? It could take you forever to try and get into
Yes.
those fine ridges with a polishing cloth. You put this in here and touch the, here, yeah, you got to touch the plate
Touch
a little
the
bit so
plate.
it'll work. And then all the
do it
tarnish,
over
you want to do it
here.
over there, comes
Yeah.
off, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I just think it's no wonder that we've sold over 100,000 of these. And again, if you're picking up silver in the show, it's absolutely, I think, a must pick up. Now, 2 questions, and then we're going to the phones. Quickly.
Yes.
Can I do plastic Tupperware as well as glass, or it has to be glass?
Yes. Don't use a metal sink or metal. It'll stain.
Good to
okay?
know.
You want to use glass or plastic,
Okay.
Tupperware, anything like that.
Can I, once I've made my solution, keep it with the lid on and then reuse it like a week later, or do I have to constantly mix new batches?
No, you could.
Okay.
Yes, you can. And if it gets cool, the reason you use the hot water is to dissolve the activator.
Yeah.
Okay. But here's a spinner ring. You talked about that
Oh,
earlier.
that's a spinner
yeah,
ring?
that's a spinner. This is an inexpensive one.
Okay.
Not like the pretty one you had.
Pretty?
It's a spinner ring. And a spinner ring you'd want to clean in here because it'll get into the grooves. So
Here,
you'll
look at
spin
this.
through.
This looks like from King Lear's time. It's so tarnished. You can't even tell what kind of metal that is. Who would ever know that's sterling? Hold that thought while we go to the phones, because in a matter of seconds, it's going to look gorgeous. And there's faceted stones. Oh, is that great? I'm not kidding. $16. Everyone in America who's watching the show right now should be getting this. Kathy in Connecticut. Hi, Kathy. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Good morning and happy Easter to you.
Good morning. A very happy Easter to you. This is my friend Jerry Listella.
Hi, Jerry. How
Hi,
are
Kathy. I'm not picking up what you're saying. in my-
Oh, is that a little bit
so
better?
you're gonna-
Oh, you know what? It's not your. Can you hear Kathy now? Oh,
No,
here.
I'm not
Hang
here.
on. Let me put this earpiece in there, Jerry.
okay.
Can you?
My ear pop.
Can you hear
My-
now?
Can you
Oh.
hear me now?
Hi, Kathy.
We're all good. Kathy, are you picking up the Speedy Activator?
No, you know what? I've had one. I was sitting here trying to figure out how long. At least 8 or 9 years. Mine is larger. It's an older
Yes,
one.
yes, we have the
but
large one also.
I love it. It's actually kind of fun. I take it out a couple of times a year. Usually
Yeah.
it's before the holidays, and then like this time of the year when I'm going to start wearing a lot more of my silver.
Awesome.
And it's neat to watch how it works.
I know, right?
Simple.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah, and I usually end up taking some things out, and then I go looking around for other things to do because, as long as I have it out, and it's neat to watch.
Have you done your gold with it, Kathy?
No, I haven't.
A gold comes out fabulous. A lot of people don't realize it, but gold does tarnish. It gets dull when it tarnishes.
It does.
Do
it
your
does.
gold, and you'll be amazed on how beautiful it come out. Beautiful.
Look, Kathy, isn't it fun? I mean, it's just so fun. You're right. I would go to the neighbor's house and I'd say, hey, you got anything on the silver front you want me to, work with? Because I can, no time flat, I can make it look pretty again.
Yeah, it's like magic.
Oh, it is like
It's a
magic.
jewelry cleaning party you can have. That's what you
Yeah,
can
that's
have.
right.
Bring the
That's
girls
right.
over.
And not just jewelry, because as you and Jerry have pointed out, you can put flatware in there. You put little pill boxes, or
Oh, everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm glad to hear about the gold. I've been using the cloth.
Oh,
and
no.
I can get that all over your finger.
You're going to love it. You're going to love. Like here we have a ring. It's well, it looks like it's gold, but it's silver, but it's got stones in it. The camera will pick that up. That's pretty nasty to try to clean around those stones. But once we put it in there,
Oh,
got a
look at how
gorgeous
pretty.
ring.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, there's a difference. I mean, so here's another one with stones in it. I love doing the ones with stones. This is a silver ring. It's got some beautiful stones. in
Kathy,
it.
don't you just kind of wish that you were the brains behind this Speedy brand product?
Really.
Oh man, I tell you.
Yes, yes.
Why didn't I think of it?
I know, right?
Yeah, right.
We'd be living large in Bermuda right now. It's so amazing how this works, and I'm not even a scientist, because how scary would that be?
Here-
Happy Easter.
Oh, yes. Have a happy
Have a
Easter.
wonderful day.
And thanks
You
for
as well,
calling.
you
We
as
appreciate
well.
your call.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Can I dunk gold? Because I hadn't even thought
Yes,
about the gold
yes.
angle. I don't wear a lot of gold, but I do
Well,
know
gold,
it gets kind of
You won't see
yucky
this
over
on
time.
camera cleaning that well on camera because it's not like tarnished black. That's what you
nice.
see.
Nice. This is great.
But here's a tennis bracelet. Look at this.
Beautiful.
I mean, that's pretty nasty.
All right.
Tennis bracelet.
2,400 of these have been spoken for. It's $16. It's over 100,000 sold in Q history. It's been around for over 60 years, and it's, for me, the greatest way to get rid of the cleaning cloths and the goop and the lotions. And, Jerry, I'm a little wet, but may I shake
Yes.
your hand?
I'm going to give you
Thank you,
a
sir.
cloth to clean your hands off.
Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Well, here, we'll share the towelette. Guys, this is from the Private Reserve collection of Honora. They've been around for 60 years in fine jewelry. They are bringing us the rarity, the beauty of Keshi pearls. Would you believe they actually are formed that way in nature? 2 easy payments, 2 lengths, brand new this visit, 3 gorgeous colors. I'm wearing 2 of them, the gray and the white, in 2 of the lengths. And they're just misshapen and beautiful. And we can't promise when we'll be getting them back, so you may want to definitely check those out. Can I grab that towelette again? I have lots of goopy on my hands, and all my rings are falling off. $19 on sale, again, in honor of Easter. And if you need a little guardian angel on your shoulder or, frankly, hanging around your neck, what's so beautiful here is she is done in solid sterling. She's not even $20. She is an enhancer, so you can take her off and some days wear her on your charm bracelet. And then this is something I've presented before. It is beautiful. It is something, may I give those to you and just have you dunk them in water and give them back to me? I think they're a little schmaltzy. Thank you. It's something that has a slab of onyx hanging from a chain, which is done in an oversized Rolo-length sterling. It's on sale. It's beautiful, and slabs of gems, whether rough cut or buff top like this is, are very in. I'm about to get really high maintenance. John Shelley, would you like to help me study the table when you have a second? It's going to be the ruler trick. The ruler does it every time. So welcome on in. It is 7 minutes into our second hour of Silver Style. I'll tell you right now, huge day for you to be tuning in for us. And honestly, if you are, we're really honored because we know it's Easter morning. Lots of you are getting up and getting ready to go to Easter services. We have more new in these 3 hours than we've ever brought you in a Silver Style this year. And these are brand spanking new. We're looking at a twisted hoop earring, which, by the way, I think would make a remarkable little Mother's Day gift. Note to self, this will be the last Silver Style show before Mother's Day, so this is your last chance. $26 and change for 925 sterling. We bought these for the Big Bonanza Silver Day special back on March 1st. They did not get on the air. And I'll tell you what a huge deal they are, not only for solid 925 sterling, but when you come back, guys, there is a yellow 18 karat gold plate over sterling option, which I love, and I don't even wear that much gold because the color here is so extraordinary for gold. I can't even liken it to anything. So let's go in deep and tight because the twist here is what I think makes these so great. The amount of metal that you're getting on this twist. They are a 1.5 drop. Can you see the pinging? The pinging. That is because that's like a flat little ribbon that has been very widely twisted. It's not a tight twist, so there's not a lot of twist here. It's an ever so, almost like the Lady O twist here that gives you almost like a fascia that resembles a makeup mirror. And this right here is 18 karat plate for $26. And look at the ping there. Snap bar closure. This is a gorgeous, bold, thick way to do a delicate classic hoop earring because it's like they've taken a slightly puffed sheet of sterling and then, you know, cut a sweet little ribbon out of it and heated it and twisted it, but just gently, not too much. And I will tell you as well, at 1.5 inches, I just think this is really kind of like the hoop version of a strand of pearls. Pearls are that great classic with a twin set. Hoops are that great classic that now are some are funky, some are fashion forward, some are fallback, great basics. These at a 1.5 inch are that perfect drop. Not too long, not too short. Not huggy hoops, but not too oversized so it looks like you're trying to be, 20-something and shop at the mall and kind of be something you're not. I'll tell you as well, new today, this is the only show you will get these at that price. A 925 sterling and or 18 karat gold over 925 sterling hoop for $26 and change. Wow, is all I can say. 4 minutes from now, already wildly popular, close to 1,000 already gone. 5 colors. The black is brand new. It's concave. It's big. It's not even a cigar band. It's that ×4. It is full of bling on your finger in color, and it's a customer top-rated item from Chelsea Taylor that we have on Easy Pay, and I believe that's a first-time Easy Pay. Real quick, too, when y'all come back, I will show you our grand finale item. That's our most affordable in the hour. But first, here we go. So I'm about to show you something that I just think has a tremendous amount of meaning for me and I think a lot of people. What it is a necklace that's customer top rated, and it's customer top rated, so it's kind of funny. That may say something about our need for hope and peace in this day and age. So it's a customer top rated medallion pendant That's all done in sterling silver. The chain is made in Italy, so the price is really exceptional for what you're getting. The chain itself is 18 inches long. So the back of the medallion is done in an engraving. Can you see that? Which kind of mimics either a trellis work or a sun, almost like an Aztec primitive sun, or perhaps wrought iron gate work. On the back is where we have something very special, which I love. And if you have someone going through anything in their life, good and or bad, if they need a little touch of faith, a little hope, maybe they can't wear a cross, they don't want to wear a cross, this is the Serenity Prayer. And I'm going to read it with you guys because I think we all by now have heard of it. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So the author of the Serenity Prayer, which, by now we all mostly know as being a prayer that's largely associated with 12-step programs and Alcoholics Anonymous, but of course now tons of people swear by the Serenity Prayer. I have a little bookmark that's laminated with the Serenity Prayer because it just gives me such peace, and it's a great reminder because when you don't read it too quickly, when you really read it slowly and marinate on that, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, because that's hard. Stuff you don't want that you cannot change, that's a hard one to swallow. The courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference between the two. Whether it's the love life, whether it's the career life, whether it's someone who's struggling with addiction, whether it's, I could tell stories right now, and on Easter we want to be happy, so I won't. But I have a whole cluster of great friends who have all lost very someone specials in their lives recently. Dads, husbands, children. And it's so funny that this was in the show, and it's customer top rated, and for $33 and change, you're looking at all solid sterling there. The chain and the pendant, the medallion, which you can turn upside down, so the pretty side is showing, and no one knows that what's touching your heart is the Serenity Prayer. So it's kind of like having a guardian angel with you. My friend, a good friend of mine, just had her father pass away. She's struggling with some marital issues. It's a rough time, and boy, does she need serenity like nobody's business. This prayer, by the way, is the author is said to be a theologian by the name of Reinhold Niebuhr, and this prayer has been around since the 1930s. This, what really looks to be like a locket, but of course, it doesn't open up. But I adore the fact that you have two sides. So depending on how you're feeling that day, and I love this as a gift, guys. A graduate, Mother's Day. I love this as a gift. I love inspiration jewelry. I love giving it because really what you're doing is you're giving someone a piece of hope. You're giving them a little faith. You're giving them something that they wear during the day, and who knows when life will explode or tragedy will strike. Or also, too, by the way, happiness and great victory. And they just kind of massage that pendant. Another charm pendant cluster from Mary Margrell is coming up, and it says, I am blessed. You never know what they're going to need that for throughout the day. Touch it and massage it and keep the message laid against their heart. And as a customer top rated, I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful gift to, in particular, the young and the old alike. So customer top rated, by the way, the Today's Special Value is on the way, and I'm choking on mere oxygen, so talk amongst yourselves. All right, so it is a hot pick. The hot pick is something that is predicted to be a forecasted bestseller on the day, exceptionally popular. This is the Chelsea Taylor Sterling Bold Graduated Crystal Ring. Gorgeous. This is 4-3 easy payments. It is, are we doing this right now, or are we doing a hot pick right now? Okay, so I love Mary Margrell, but why are we getting her into position then? Mary Margrell's coming up. We're doing the hot pick right now. And you know what? Let's do it standing. Because, hey, what the heck? Or sitting. This is the hot pick. This is something that is really on fire. About 1,000 have been spoken for now already. It comes in 5 colors. Colors that, by the way, match the Today's Special Value beautifully. We're going to go through colors, but once again, to revisit this is a first-time opportunity on Easy Pay. And one of the colors I'm going to show you right now is black. Is brand spanking new. And hang on, only One color is what I'm not wearing, which is the brand spanking new. So these are the colors, and here's what you're choosing. And yes, it matches the little bead drop earrings that you saw earlier and the inside out hoops that are hot pick later. And can you just say this is like a weapon? This is awesome. This is like absolutely, it's battery operated. There's so much sparkle, and it goes from light to dark. Your purple, your red, your blue, and your green, and then dun-ta-la, the brand new, which I just think is exceptional, is that black. Oh, the black. And here's what this is, because certainly in the black, it almost mimics marcasite or black diamonds. But this is a great way of showing you what Chelsea Taylor is all about. And if you're just tuning in because we had a couple of her pieces in the first hour, the idea behind Chelsea Taylor is there is a designer. He's out of New York. He deals expressly, exquisitely, exclusively with colored Swarovski crystal, the finest crystal in the world. His artisans hand set each one of these stones into colored compound that matches the color of the light, medium, or dark stone that they are placing. If one stone breaks or is out of place during this process involving monocles and tweezers and very big lights, they have to start over. All of this around back is sterling. Can you see the thickness of the ring? There you go. And I'll take it off here as well so you can see, because the ring as well is concave. All of that is solid 925 sterling. And the ring has a concavity that you can kind of sink your finger into, which is probably best seen right here sideways. So there you go. Oh, fabulous, fabulous ring. It's like the big, bold cocktail ring just jumped into a Skittles bag and refuses to come out. And spring is all about color, which is why I love the Chelsea Taylor line for spring. And hang on, I gotta just scooch my little guy closer because I want to show you the color of the hoop earring that is coming up that matches the ring because we love Chelsea Taylor. Here's just a look at 3 of the options in that inside out hoop earring that are coming up that matches beautifully to these rings. So here are the black, which is brand new, that yellow, that blue. We also, I believe, have purple. So these are on the way and are also customer top rated. And it's an inside out because there's stones on either side and everywhere. There's a kaleidoscope here of color, which I think is great. So let me just show you one more thing. You know when you put on that ruffled cotton, white, tank top, sundress for the season with like an easy flip-flop because you're going up to the store and then your neighbor says, hey, do you want to go up to that farmer's market? And then your husband's like, hey, I just saw a garage sale down the street and I'm just absolutely dying to get that TV that's a flat screen that they're selling for $50. That would never happen. But this is the kind of fun ring that you pop on with the most underwhelming of outfits and it makes it overwhelming. Because all of that sparkle and bling, I almost wish we had a stone count here for you because it's so really on fire. And because every which way you move it in natural light or incandescent light or sunlight, every which way you move it, it does really look like paparazzi bulbs going off. And I just think, again, there's that great red, which I think is great because it starts really dark and rich and blood orange. And then it gets lighter and it gets a little lighter and a little lighter, like a perfect watercolor. And there's the perfect shot of the concavity of the ring. It's a customer top rated. I don't know if we want to show those ratings. It's a real stunner, big, chunky, which is why I love wearing it on a finger other than just the ring finger. I love it as a index finger ring. I love it as a middle finger ring, which it just so happens I don't have any that would fit on my middle finger. Otherwise, I would show you that look, but I will try that right here, right now. And we'll take a phone call while I do. It's Kathy. Oh, there we go. It's Kathy in New Jersey. How are you, Kathy?
Hi, happy Easter. How are you?
Oh, a blessed Easter to you. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah. What are you picking up?
Pardon?
What are you picking up?
I am picking up the ring in purple.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Now, are you an amethyst girl? Are you a lover of the aubergine? Why the purple for you?
Well, I love purple, and I'm an amethyst girl, and that's my birthstone, but I seem to have a lot of amethyst jewelry, and I wear a lot of black, and I think that would go awesome with the black.
Oh, I'm so excited. In fact, I just have to show you something as I'm stretching a little further than I normally would, but my little play box is a little too far away. If you love purple and if you love Chelsea Taylor, just want to say, how about that? On of all days Easter. You'll see it in a sec. Great cross.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty? So
That
we're
is
not, we
gorgeous.
won't be presenting that, everybody, but if you are interested in one of Chelsea's crosses, it comes in the purple and in the green and in clear, and y'all can ask customer service about it. I'm
Oh,
so
I definitely will.
pleased. Yeah, I'm so pleased you called in, Kathy.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm pleased to get that ring, and I did get the earrings to match it.
Now, which ones, the ball drop or the inside-out hoop?
The ball drop.
Yes, those are cute. Here, I'm just going to show everybody, stretching again. I'm so sorry. This is so rude, Kathy. I'm out of the
No,
shot.
you're fine.
Here we go. So I'm going to show everybody the earring that Kathy's talking about. Really darling. They're just really cute and sweet.
Well, I usually wear smaller jewelry, and now I'm starting to get into the bigger jewelry.
Oh, cool.
And I think this is a good step.
I think it's a great step. And what I think is great is you really went for like sweet, delicate, dainty on the ear.
Exactly.
Because by the face, you wouldn't want a big hunker chunker earring mimicking the ring.
Exactly.
But on the finger now, everybody's doing big, bold rings. And, you know, it's just really, I think, fun. It's a sign of really, you know, really in big personality, I think, and great confidence to wear big rings. So I'm tickled that you picked up the purple one.
And I'm waiting for that charm bracelet to come up, because I'm
Ooh.
definitely ordering that.
Now hold your horses, girl. Which one are you talking about? Is it the Arte d'Argento?
The one you're wearing on your, let me see, that one.
This one?
Yes.
So this is Arte d'Argento, everybody, and you'll be pleased to know that since this is all made in Italy and it's our premium line of silver, these are all natural, real, faceted gemstones. And it is certainly an investment piece, but it's fabulous and weighty and adjustable, and you can definitely pick that up on Easy Pay coming up. So that one will be on the way,
Absolutely
Kathy.
stunning.
Oh, I'm so glad
Stunning.
you're loving the show.
I've been up watching the show since it started.
Good, good. Well, listen, we're an hour and a half in, and we have an hour and a half ago, and I can't lie, if you're a lover of silver style, sidebar, sorry Jill's not here. I'm trying to do my best for you, but I will tell you, we've never had more new than in this one silver style. So, Kathy, enjoy your ring. It's on its way to you, and
much.
happy Easter.
And I'm going to go pick up that cross right now.
Good, because isn't it great?
It's gorgeous.
Very fashion, funky, forward cross. I really do enjoy that one.
Can wear it with anything.
Thank you. Happy Easter.
Well, you too, and I will be watching the show.
I'm so pleased.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. Green is the most limited in the ring. We've sold 2,000 of these. Black sold out the last time we had it. We have never brought it to you on the 3 easy payments. These are the earrings that we were just showing you and talking about. They are now last call. There is 150 remaining. Definitely ask about your color, because I believe the green is definitely gone. The purple and some of the blue may remain. Hot Picks Plus. It is where we take you on QVC.com to explore what we have in our little neighborhood of bestsellers and most popular kids on the block. And you will always find the hot picks there, which are our forecasted bestsellers. You will also always find the Today's Special Value, which is soon to be coming up. The 11mm button pearl earring from Honora, a legend in the world of fine jewelry, and certainly for over 20 years, cultured freshwater pearls. Those, by the way, are the inside-out hoops that match the ring, that are really beautiful and full of bright, sparkly color by the face. The Today's Special Value is 3 minutes away, and wait until you see how these things drop and dangle from the ear. And I'm wearing melon, which is making me hungry. And if you're going to Easter brunch, please have French toast for me. By the way, I would like to just show you really quickly something that's the most affordable in the hour. That is the grand finale, which has been in Red Book magazine as a gift pick, People magazine as a gift pick. I hear that even a very famous talk show host has picked this as a gift pick. And it's all sterling plated, lacquer coated, a sweet little initial monogram jewelry box lined with silver safekeeper to keep your sterling silver tarnish free for 25 to 40 years. If that wasn't enough, it's from Lori Grenier. Are you absolutely surprised? Not at all. So that'll be our last item in the show, and it's our most affordable. Great gift for the grad in your life. Okay, so we're about to dive into something that if you remember, as I'm looking for them in my little play box, and I can't seem to find them, which is a shame, but here we go, I just did. If you remember the earrings that we had earlier that mimicked this pendant, they are still available. And what this is that trend in mixed media. What do I mean by that? You are looking at a trio of sterling and, yes, 14 karat yellow gold over 925 sterling in a satin finish trio of ovals. An oval within an oval within an oval. They're all diamond cut on those borders, hanging from, hence the reference to mixed media, leather cords. So light as a feather on the neck. The drop, by the way, is 2 7/8 inches. There is an extender here that allows you to shorten or lengthen the leather cords, and there is a trio of them. And they are black, and they are gunmetal, and they are silver. And this, to me, is a very Robert Lee Morris-inspired piece. This, to me, is that piece that you will wear with a leather jacket, you will wear with your George Simonton. This is the piece that you will wear with your denim skirt, with an adorable gladiator sandal, because it's a very, very industrial chic, fashion-forward way to do sterling. And yet what I love about it is a couple things. A, you can take that big, beautiful, gorgeous 14 karat yellow gold plated and sterling centerpiece medallion off there and wear other enhancers and pendants on your leather triple cord. $54 and change, J142537. It is our today's special value. It is outstanding. It is gorgeous. It is the most truly, I think, magnificent, posh, polished, first lady chic that has such a pristine twist, literally, because that hook is a brand new design done in sterling. But what is floating at the top end of that hook is an 11 millimeter cultured freshwater pearl in your choice of colors. The melon, that silver gray, that teal, the gorgeous, gorgeous white, which couldn't be more basic and yet more twisted and beautiful. All of that is $35 and change. Honora has been with us for 13 years at the Q in July. They have never done this before, and what I mean by that is, A, this is the largest button pearl earring they've ever brought you, 11 millimeters, and there's your lilac. And for $35 and change, this is your grad gift, your Mother's Day gift. I will tell you right now, what they've brought us today, and Ralph Rossini is going to join us ever so shortly, is the sweetest, most precious way, I think, Mr. Ralph, who is president of the Honore Company, to do kind of the upgraded twist on an old classic, which is the button stud that we all love, but it like sits right on the ear and suffocates the lobe, and now we've gotten a little dangly.
That's what we do. We call that honorizing. We try to take a basic, we try to do something a little different, and this is really something we are really proud. This is our Pearl Harvest weekend. We had these gorgeous 11 millimeter buttons, and we said we really have to do something special. We've never had a size this big. And I'm telling you, if you go on honora.com/Facebook and you read some of the reviews of the people who pre-bought this today's special value, I think you'll see why there's so much excitement in the building today, because these are really a great, great look and a lot of fun to wear.
So, sir, tell everybody about the oversized shepherd's hook with the really interesting new twist and design that makes this and allows this to achieve the perfect frontal, really, view for that big showcased colored and or white 11 millimeter pearl, because this took you guys some time to design, and it's kind of like a feat of gravity.
It really is, and really that was what we had to do. We had the 11 millimeter pearls. We knew they were beautiful, so we had to come up with a mounting that we thought was perfect. It really took a long time to design this, but the curvature is so feminine and so pretty and yet functional at the same time, because it really makes the pearls stand out. And front forward, you see that 11 millimeter, it's just so bright. And also what the women are all telling me is it also makes the pearl feel like you could almost not wear it, even though it's an 11 millimeter pearl.
And can you see the size of that pearl? They are gorgeously jagungo. The colors are like sherbet. I've been wearing the melon, which is going to be beautiful with your corals, your peaches, your roses for the season.
My son Jason, who's watching right now, picked that for Mother's Day because his mom has the red hair, so that's a perfect one as
so
well.
does my sister-in-law.
Well, I think that would be absolutely, the color's been very popular, brand new. It's really a great color.
I know at midnight, Lisa, who is just a stunner for all things really class act and chic, was going crazy for that silver gray.
One of the most underrated colors that we have. It's a basic. When you get this home for the first time and you see that silver, if you're a silver lover and you just just love to wear silver chain, and I know a lot of people watching today are, I can't think of a better color for you to complement your wardrobe.
I can't think of a better compliment to that piece than the Private Reserve, by the
gosh.
way. Keshi pearls that are coming up. Just teasing. Just teasing. But we do have to stay focused.
But you can also see how big these 11mm earrings are, because that's a large necklace.
Oh, and the play on the ear, they do a little drop, a little dangle, a little bit movement. Under $36 for that pair. And by the way, John, can I get the packaging? Because I think these come in a really cool satin little pouch. We're going to show you the lilac because the colors are so fresh for spring. Really pastel. Pastels are everywhere. There's that beautiful kind of pastel, watered down shade of lavender,
It really
which is so lovely.
The lilac is so pretty. It really makes you think of spring. If you're an amethyst baby like I am and you love the purples, I think this is a wonderful color as well. Just so soft, so feminine, and really, I just love the curvature of this. The mounting really makes this so special, and until you get it on, you can't really appreciate how comfortable this earring is. It really, like I said, it's a basic that has a little bit of flair because it has a little bit of movement, a bit of look, and a really, really great price, because I think these look a little bit more expensive.
Can I tell you right now,
showing.
here's what they come in. Christmas, Mother's Day, graduation, the satin pouch, the Honora box. Get as many pairs as you can. Get all 5 colors, squirrel them away, break them out for birthdays and anniversaries. They are exquisite in terms of what you're getting. I will tell you, as we take a quick sidebar, if you're new to the world of Honora, oh my goodness, where have you been? They've been with QVC for 13 years. They've been in the fine jewelry world for over 6 decades and doing culture freshwatered pearls, taking only the top 2 and 3% of the harvest, which is there are only 2 harvests a year, so we're talking rare. They take only that top 2 and 3%, and they bring them to you in, for over really a quarter century now, some of the finest pearl jewelry you can get.
And to think that these have been in the water on average about 5 to 6 years. So this harvest, we were waiting, and when these came out, we were just so astounded, so happy. I mean, and I also want to point out, these are 95% nacre. Nacre is what forms the pearls. They start with a little piece of tissue. So these are kind of the closest pearls to pure pearl on the market today. You don't have to worry about peeling, chipping. You know, if you're looking for that Mother's Day gift, if you look at this price, for the price of flowers, which may last for maybe a couple of weeks, you're really going to be giving a lifetime gift. And I know this will be your go-to everyday earring, because it's just one of those earrings. You just minute you get it on, it's hard to take it off.
I just popped on, I think, the teal.
Well, that's your most denim friendly, I would say. So if you love denim and you love those blues, and blues has been incredibly popular right now, another great choice. So
look at that. The color is so metallic and saturated. Buy more, save more. Everything about the size, the quality, the sterling hook that almost looks artisan hand formed, the way that the 11mm, which is the largest they've ever bought you in a button earring, is attached to that hook, so when it dangles from your ear, it sits perfectly out front and center instead of being top heavy, because with a pearl this size it could be, and falling over and underneath your ear where no one would see it.
And that's why we're so proud of this ear wire, because literally we started from scratch and we kept working and working until we found one that we thought looked beautiful, but the functionality is so pretty that it works. The curvature is fantastic. It sits on every ear. You don't have to worry about it falling out. It's secure. Like I say, just a basic, but really with a little bit of flair, because we love movement in pearls. We love those.
But you don't normally get it, because
No.
the pearl stud normally sits like a suction cup on your ear, and it's sweet, and it's very twin set, and it's been around forever, and it's very first lady. But this now gives you that kind of trend, very en vogue, of a little dangle, a little movement, but you don't feel like you're wearing a big, bold, drip fashion earring. And I'll
if
tell
you
you,
have longer hair, it'll show up a little too. So if you're worried about that, sometimes the studs get lost, so you don't have to worry about this as well.
real quick, 26,000 almost spoken for since we started these at midnight. $35 and change for a pearl this size. That's a sterling, brand new design hook. We're going to go to the phones briefly, but I'll tell you, so far in this hour, in these past probably about 10 minutes or so, Frank, how many have we spoken for? Because I think we're getting close to about, right, no, but I mean in this presentation. That's okay. $3,500, mother of the bride, the bridesmaid's bags. I don't care, it's her birthday. I don't care she's never owned pearls before and you can't afford the strand. This is the sweet little drip earring. If your honey is having an anniversary, if your best friend literally just had a baby, you know, you don't just get her the baby gift, get her a gift for her too. This is fantastic. It's Sharon in Rhode Island. And Sharon, Ralph and I are dying to know what color you picked up in the Today Special Value.
I got the teal.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
Lovely.
Excellent.
I also bought a while ago, you had the Today's Special Value. That was the 60-inch strand of pearls, and they had the 3 stretch bracelets that match.
Oh, good.
And I got that in the teal. So I love this teal, so I got the earring.
I know you're going to love the teal, Sharon, but I can't wait till you get these 11-millimeter pearls at home.
Oh, they are something.
I think you're just going to be absolutely in awe when you see what a presence they make. It's just amazing.
I'm sure. They're gorgeous, and I don't like studs. I really don't.
Well,
now,
there you
tell
go.
us why you don't like studs.
Because they're a little matronly. They're a little been there, done that.
Right?
These are hot. These are very fresh. These are just sexy. I like these. These are very sexy.
And they're huge.
Yeah,
they are huge.
Exactly, like a big Tahitian, you know.
Exactly, because
nice.
11-millimeter are those
11-millimeter,
Tahitian.
that's right.
That's right.
And Lord knows I don't have the money for a Tahitian, so.
I hear you, girl. We all can dream.
Yes, we can.
Did you
yes,
do buy more,
can.
save more, Sharon, or did you just pick up the teal?
No, I just picked up the teal. That I think I want to get another color. They are gorgeous. The lilac's hot, too.
I mean, I have to
Purple.
tell you, I haven't even priced what just a pair of pearl studs at the fine jewelers would be. But this is...
no, and you know something? I've been wearing Honora pearls for a very long time, and I buy them as gifts and everything, and I used to buy them out in the stores, but never, ever. Since you guys started coming to QVC, I always buy them from you.
Oh, that's very
Thanks, Sharon.
kind.
We try our best. I may suggest also the white. If you've already picked up the blue, the teal, a white, you just really can't go wrong with that color as well. So
Yeah, that is very pretty, too.
I kind of would suggest to everybody, if you want a basic, maybe go with the white or the silver, and then if you want like a little more exotic color, maybe the melon, the teal, or the beautiful lilac, another soft color as well.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, you guys have a great Easter.
Sharon,
and it's
have
such a
a
nice
wonderful
surprise.
Thanks for the
Easter.
lovely call.
Oh, love it. Good to
Bye.
talk to you guys.
Aw,
Wonderful.
That's very kind. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So over 4,000 spoken for, $35 and change. The white matched beautifully to those private reserve Keshi pearls that are coming up that I'm wearing because, geez, if one is good, two is better. Thank goodness for easy pay.
Seems to be
3 colors, but I'm wearing 2 of the colors. Ralph, you're awesome. And these are just exceptional. Exceptional.
We really, and I can't wait to hear the phone calls when people get them home. And like I said, if you go on Honora.com/Facebook, read the reviews,
Yep.
I think you're just going to be really impressed.
The color is exquisite. The size is magnificent. The brand new hook almost feels and looks artisan formed from that sterling. And on Buy More, Save More, every gal, I don't care her age, would love a pair of those. So stick around for that. And also this is what I've been mentioning in the 3 color waves, the gray, the white, and that kind of what we call a peacock. 2 easy payments and 2 lengths. A Keshi pearl is a private reserve pearl. It actually is formed naturally in nature in the mollusk like that. And there are very few to go around. We never know when we're going to get more back. This is like going into that very fine, rare wine cellar. So stick around. Ralph will return with a presentation of those if you want to splurge coming up.
Tune in for some excellent ways to clean up or enhance your home inside and out. Tuesday at midnight, 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern, only on QVC.
Don't just shop, Q. Alluring cultured freshwater pearls, new colorful designs. This is the fruit of the pearl harvest. This is the Honora collection. Classic, contemporary, affordable. Find limited edition private reserve designs on air and on QVC.com. And join us on air today at 3 and 9 p.m. Eastern, only on QVC.
So you need to buy a gift for Aunt Helen, but you're not sure if she'll like this, or this, or this. Don't sweat it. Give her this. Need it there today? Send the email version. Call to order or search gift card on QVC.com. It's that simple.
All right, so I'm about to put on a necklace on live TV with fake nails, Mary Margaret. That could always be a recipe for tragedy and disaster. Kisses. Happy Easter and Passover.
Happy Easter and Passover.
You are looking at a woman who is extremely well known for making some exquisite, sterling, inspirational, message-based jewelry, pieces that are worn largely by celebrities, by, okay, Shawn's not going to be able to get that on without help, so there you go, by folks who are absolutely the trendsetters and the trend makers. And by the way, if you've ever shopped Nordstrom's, I'm sure you've seen her pieces. This is the only show in the month of April that just began 3 days ago where we'll be offering you easy pay on a piece that I adore because I love the idea of a fresh, fashion-forward, modern take on a charm necklace, not bracelet. There is a perfect to match back to the Today Special Value earrings, a dangling cultured freshwater pearl, thank you, John Shelley, I love you, dangling from this. But the other two charms together spell I am blessed, which I just think is lovely. And Mary, you're going to take it away, but I'll tell everybody, the pearl is 6 millimeters. And the necklace is 17 inches long. Great, cool piece.
It is a cool piece. I love it. I'm wearing it layered with other pieces. And what's great about this necklace is that it's kind of flirty, and it can be delicate and dainty, and so it fits any age range. You can buy it for your daughter. It's great for Mother's Day. If you want to dress it up and layer it with other pieces, it's fabulous.
That's a real pearl. 6 millimeters for that price.
And the white is great because the reason why I put a white pearl on there is because white pearls are natural. They have a lot of life. They reflect off of your skin. They actually have a glow. You glow. You look a little younger, fresher. It's a fun and flirty piece. And the other thing about this scale of this piece is great is that you can wear it all the time. So when you're wearing your bigger, bolder pieces, you can always have this piece on, either inside your shirt or just underneath the other necklace.
So great. And you know what, we were talking earlier, you know, it's Easter Sunday, and nowadays, I tell you what, we all just need a little dose of hope, don't we? Things are good, things are bad, wherever it goes, we always kind of want to wear something that feels like it's a guardian angel protecting us.
This piece is great for this. I have gotten so much great mail and feedback about what this piece does for people in their lives. I've had some really, really great stories. I've had mothers who have bought a few of them for themselves and their daughters, and they all wear them.
I love this piece.
There's fathers who have bought them for their wives and their daughters to give as gifts.
I love the idea of a father buying this for her daughter.
It's lovely. And then the other thing is, what's great about this is, you were talking before about if somebody's having a baby, the back you can actually engrave on the back.
Can I show you? Here.
Sure.
Let me just turn around. And by the way, you can attach your own charms. You could turn this into a big, chunky swag of charm necklace if you wanted to, but there's where you could engrave initials for someone you love. That pearl is extraordinary.
And this is a very substantial piece. What's great also is that these are not stampings. These are actual cut. These are cast, solid, heavy, sturdy pieces. It's the same quality that's in my higher-end fine jewelry.
So let me read this. We are all blessed simply with the gift of life. Amen. These words are more than an affirmation. They are an acknowledgement of a truth as well as a connection to a state of grace. They are a powerful reminder that instills peace in place of chaos and appreciation for the many gifts that we unwittingly take for granted. What is your greatest blessing? Not to be nosy, and I don't know you that well, but Mary lives in Connecticut and she designs jewelry. What is your greatest blessing?
I have two, my friends and my family. I just love my friends and my family. And actually, it's a really exciting day for me today because I just moved back from Manhattan to Connecticut.
Okay.
And I managed, you know, with Facebook and all these great things, I reconnected with my best friend from high school. I haven't seen in 26 years.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm going to her house for Easter
You
dinner
are
tonight.
blessed.
And that's awesome. I mean, you know what? We spent 2 hours together, and it was like as if no time had actually passed.
You know what? That is the telltale sign of a best friend. Mary Margaret, thank you so much, my dear. Happy Passover and Easter, and God bless you.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, we're going to move on to something that I think is really, I think, kind of cool. First of all, the price point is just oh so right. It is $27 and change. These are brand new today. Stretch is the style statement. And these are all done in the second style statement, which is beads. They are bigger than ever. They are done on a stretch bracelet in a choice of 6 colors. We are buying more and saving more because I truly believe this is the kind of look that, because it's sterling and in some cases you are actually getting black rhodium and 14 karat gold plate over sterling, I would pick up more than one. I would chunk these up. That's why they're on Buy More, Save More. Because the idea of mixing your colors of metals and giving yourself a whole cuff right on the wrist, because arm candy, that's what it's all about for spring. These are tremendous, and yet they fit an average size wrist and they feel just like a pure breeze. I mean, there's nothing to them. So here are the colors, and by the way, Buy More, Save More means they suddenly dropped to $24, and I just think they're great. So we're going to start down here. This is 14 karat rose gold plate over sterling. Can you believe that? 14 karat touching your skin. 14 karat touching your skin for $27. Black rhodium, which, by the way, rhodium is the most expensive cousin of platinum. Rhodium touching your skin for $27. Is QVC great or what? There's your solid sterling, which I would love layering that with some other sterling bracelets, or even, like, you know, don't be afraid to wear your white metals with your white metals. You could pair this right next to a diamond platinum tennis bracelet. This is your 14 karat yellow gold plate. This is your chocolate brown plate. And this is your green plate. And I mean, you just rack them, you stack them. They're meant to be done like that. What's really great, because they're not heavy, is that they don't feel like when you put all 6 on, you're like this as well. The stretch just makes it really simple and easy, and they also do function kind of like worry beads. But I love the idea of picking up a few, and I'll just tell you what I personally would love. Like, I'm going to take a few of these off so I can kind of color combo for you here live. I would love the idea of the classic tricolor. I think that would be beautiful together. I'd love, of course, the idea of, and you're going to see that in a second, so I would love that. I would also love the idea of wearing more than one of the same color, so like 2 sterling, because that's great. You know, and stretch and beads, and these are easy. These are the things that you'll wear to the beach, you'll wear to the pool, you'll wear them dressy if you picked up 2 of the black rhodium, or even 1. You know, this has that gorgeous luxe look of almost like black Tahitian pearls. These are brand new today, brand new. And I would also love the black married with the silver. And I would also love, because I just think this is a very luxe autumnal feel in color, but still fresh for spring, is the chocolate and the green plate together, which I just think is so pretty. And you could even mix in a 14 karat, because I just think it's extraordinary that these are 14 karat in many cases, with the yellow gold and the rose gold next to your skin. 14 karat for that price. So I love this item. It's brand new today. Stretch couldn't be bigger. Beads couldn't be bigger. Geo prints like polka dots and all sorts of circular shapes are really big in our fashion right now. And I think these are just fresh and fun. And I just think they allow you, for that price, to do a layered look up your wrist and up the arm. And even if you just wanted to wear one, you know, there's a delicacy there that's, I think, quite special. And again, you know, it's one of those ways that for that price point, sterling silver out in the retail market is the precious metal. QVC is the destination for purchasing it. Normally, you could never get these prices at retail. It's the one time I'll pat ourselves on the back and say it's all because of our buying power. We have so much buying power. We are such a behemoth that we can actually bring you great looks. And by the way, in this case, 14 karat gold plate, which you normally would not see for that price if you even saw it at all. And we're able to do it for you. So we're really, really pleased and proud of that. And this is a tremendous price point with which to try our sterling for the first time. And Buy More, Save More, I think, is a great way to get a great look with that. So the Keshi are coming up. Where'd my little geometric? I had this great, oh, here we go. The Keshi pearls are coming up. This great piece is coming up. We're going to move on to another great piece right now. So first, I'm going to start with a number, if you don't mind. And by the way, if you're tuning in on this Easter morning, thank you for joining us. We're really tickled to have you with us on this holiday. We saved, really, I have to say, a lot for you this morning, because this is our most new of any Silver Style show. 9 items in 3 hours that we've brought you since the beginning of the year. This is the last show at the introductory price for this one. And you saw how the TV monitors were reflecting in that necklace? This is called the Polished Bold Round Link Necklace. This is the conversation piece that we don't have many to go around of. There are fewer than 600 total. There are a graduated swag, a bib of concave discs that are domed, that are done in both high polish and satin scratch finish to make up 54 grams of sterling in a gorgeous 19-incher with the 2-inch extender that then drapes, and I mean, look at this on the neck. The bust is kind of like whatever. Talk to your own self, because this necklace was meant to be seen on the bod. I don't even know what to say. It's just a piece of sculpture. It's just that piece that, here's what I want to say, actually. I just thought of it. And by the way, this is the only show in the month of April that we're making this under $1 a day. So this is the splurge now. You are getting so much sterling for this. If you are the gal that lives in a land of neutrals, if you wear a lot of solid colors, you don't wear a lot of prints, you have some very largely basic foundational pieces in your wardrobe, and you don't have the time, the money, and or really the interest in going to retail and investing in a whole new spring or summer collection, how do you instantly refreshen and class up your basic looks? You add statement pieces of jewelry like this. I guarantee you, at work, in the cafeteria, at church, at the cocktail hour, at the summertime wedding, at the rehearsal dinner, strangers will come to you and comment on this piece. This is really not a necklace. It is a piece. It's a piece. It's a show piece. And I love that we're getting the dual finish, because that's really what's happening in sterling and in even other precious metals too. Satin finish mixed with high polish, but the scratch finish here gives you an additional texture that I think is so interesting and a little organic. 500 of these remain. There will not be another day in April to get this on the Easy Pay. 5 easy payments of a little less than $1 a day. And Shanna, is it Shanna in Virginia?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm really well. I just wanted to make sure I was pronouncing it right. What a beautiful name.
Thank you.
So, Shanna, what are you picking up? Are you picking up this necklace?
No, I'm not, but I did get the bead stretch bracelet.
Oh, cool. In what color?
Rose tone and silver.
Rose tone
and
silver, which I don't have in my little play box anymore because I gave silver away. But this is what everybody, this is what Shanna's referring to. So how great is that, Shanna? You're getting 14 karat gold against your skin for like $20-some with this.
That's awesome.
Isn't that great?
That's awesome.
And it's fun. It's light as a feather. Why, when you saw it today, you were like, I want one of those?
Because I love the bead look and just being able to layer. And I like the rose color with the sterling silver color. I think that's just a very chic match.
Did you see our today's special value, Shanna?
Yes, I did, and I'm very much contemplating that.
You said the rose. I just have to tell you, the rose with the melon pearls is just, it's almost like something you want to eat. I don't know, you can't see it right now because I'm holding it up, but it's literally these tones, the rose tones, the peaches, the melons, all of that warm blush for spring is just extraordinary.
Oh, that looks good.
Right?
Yes. I never would have thought of that.
Tell you what, stick with me. I don't get it right half the time, but every once in a while I hit the jackpot.
And I also love the Chelsea Taylor rings, too.
Oh, I know, right? Very popular.
And I also purchased the bamboo key.
Oh, nifty.
I love bamboo.
Look at you, girl.
I know.
You are cashing in this morning.
Very scary.
Oh, I'm so pleased. I have to say, we do sterling like nobody's business.
Oh, you all have a great luck.
And everybody wants their sterling nowadays. It's all about it.
Yes.
Oh, enjoy, Shanna. Have a wonderful and a really blessed Easter.
You too. Thank you so much, Shawn. I appreciate it.
It is my great pleasure. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. So Shanna picked up some really cool pieces. 400 remain. My mom would love this. Mother's Day. Oh, if you have a mother who loves silver, you know, like when she's flying anywhere and the Tosco store is in the mall or in the airport, she goes crazy and she leaves you for like an hour. This is just and the movement here, little platelets that move with you and kind of drape fluidly over the collarbone is just really beautiful. 54 grams of silver there, and that is not going to be an easy pay opportunity you're going to see again in this month of April.